What's happening, everybody? So, because it's been a long time since I've cultivated anything, I'm forgetting things. Simple things. Simple things that could potentially be costly and could have saved me a bunch of time. Alright, so what am I referring to? This blue oyster culture that I'm working with. This has been in my mini fridge. Now, if you store these properly, they can last well over a year. Unfortunately, storing properly did not include letting it sit in my mini fridge without power. So I don't know if the mycelium in here is alive or not. It looks healthy. See if I can get it to focus. There is healthy looking white mycelium in here. But when I put it to grain several days ago, I haven't had any results since. With the yellow oysters I put to agar, was that yesterday or the day before? Yesterday. Or was it the day before? I don't know. But either way, with the yellow oysters that I put to agar, I'm already starting to get some sort of growth because it's already live mycelium. So this, well, live fruit, not mycelium, but either way. If this was alive, it should have done something. So what I'm going to do now is test it out. We're going to start off with cleaning everything off here first. Got the alcohol, 70% isopropyl. Everything gets wiped down, including my gloves. So these are the agar dishes from the other day that I made. And at the end I said I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use those for something else. Well, this is something else. This is one of the things it's always good to have extra agar dishes on hand for. So you can test out your culture on agar before you put it to grain. Because as of right now, I potentially wasted a couple pounds of grain and several days of time I already wiped everything off before I started, but it's really more for the video. Everything has to be wiped down with alcohol. Including the lighter. And the blowtorch I got sitting aside. Get the torch lit. I actually need to turn down the volume of air coming out of my flow hood in order for it to be proper, because right now it's coming out a little too fast and I am not getting that laminar flow. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about as far as laminar flow, I'm going to use water as an example. Everybody's seen a flowing stream that looked nice and clear on top. Even though the water is moving, you don't see any turbulence. And then you've seen white water rippling with turbulence. That clear flowing water is a laminar flow. There's no turbulence. It's not getting mixed up. It's just flowing smoothly. When there's turbulence, it is not a laminar flow. It's all getting mixed up, so air can potentially, contamination can potentially come in here, get stirred around, and then end up in my culture. So that would not be ideal. Right now it's a little strong, but that's okay. Well, it's not really okay, but we're gonna work with it for now. I'll figure that out later. All right. So in here I have the needles that I have used previously and put in my pressure cooker to re-sterilize them. But we're going to sanitize it once more anyway. Okay. Did I wipe this one down? I'm not sure. Won't hurt to do it once more. Blue oyster. Going to agar, and we'll know within a couple of days if it's any good or not. So we're going to shake it up real good, get it all mixed up. I'll pull the black cap off, and at this point I'm going to stop talking. I don't have a mask on. And again, I just realized I did something wrong. Normally I would use a fatter needle, but I think it's alright. It did get clogged a little bit with the mycelium. It pushed through, and I ended up using more water, liquid culture in this plate than I actually meant to. If I had used a fatter needle tip, I wouldn't have pushed so much water out. Get the cap back on, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. That's going to get pressure cooked. So I'll be able to use this again. I'm going to make up one or two more of these because I don't like how much water is in there. I'll be right back. I'm going to do my best to show you. This is the yellow oyster from the transfer, the cloning that I'm doing. It's a little difficult to see, but we do have some growth right around that little piece of meat that I dropped in there. And of course the train knew I was making a video. So there's some growth in here. This is 2 days old. Here's another one. So it looks good so far. And I will keep you updated on everything. All right, everyone. Much love. I'll talk to you all soon.